Listen, Antonia Brown once said, the journey is never ending. There is always going to be growth, improvement, adversity. You just got to take it all in and do what's right. Continue to grow, continue to live in the moment. And that's exactly what our next guest, Kumar Bent, did and continues to do. He joins us now for our Family First segment. Morning, Kumar.
Good morning, Delia. Morning, Jamaica.
I would say, how are you doing? But by the looks of it, Kumar, you're doing awesome, and I'm so happy for that. First of all,
Yes,
tell
thank
me a
you.
little bit for those, and I don't know who don't know Kumar Bent, but one of our finest vocalists. Tell me a little bit about first of all this pandemic, Kumar, and how you've been navigating it as an artist.
Well, it's been definitely challenging, but I think it also provided me with much needed time and space, coming out of, what I was in for years. It kind of gave me the time and space to grow and to be more with my family as well and get a better understanding of who I am. So I think the music, that I'm making now reflects much of that. So the pandemic really, as some would put it, boy, we never get to go party, we never get to do this, we never get to do that. I mean, you can complain about it, but then for me, I needed the time,
Yeah.
to actually stay put and just figure out, my head.
You raised something important. I mean, the other day I was saying to someone at the passing of one of our legends, Wally Johnson, I said to his wife, when people are born with that kind of gift, they almost belong to everybody. And so family sometimes suffers most from it. Do you feel that this pandemic in this time allowed you as a family man for reconnect? We're seeing these awesome pictures. Reconnect with family?
Most definitely, especially my wife and my son, because, I'm used to being on the road, 150, 200 shows a year. Like, I'm used to touring, over the last 10 years of my life everywhere. So being at home was one of the things where you spend a month, then you're gone, you spend 6 months, then you're gone. And I mean, it really was tough for me because then, I want to be around my son, I want to be around my family, I want to be around my wife because then, I tried to build that relationship. I grew up in a family where I had mommy and daddy. So that kind of give me some stability where, it's better.
Yeah.
It kind of turn you, into a man more quickly and more respect for the woman them because I just saw the game play still, his life. And without a father figure, some of the times it may be hard for a lot of the youth them. So I try not to be missing from my son's life. So now, even not being in Jamaica at the moment, never have them with me, whenever I can and try the best just to, be that father. So this whole thing kind of played out differently from how I expected,
Yeah.
and I think the pandemic kind of teach me that.
Yeah. Yeah. You recently suffered a traumatic experience. Are you able to share with us the details?
Yes, I mean we lost our son, well, our second son, in April. And I mean it was one of the worst periods, of my life and my wife. We couldn't understand it. Even now, the healing is something where today I feel all right, tomorrow I find myself in the bathroom, I take a shower and I just have to shed, I just have to cry, and then we can't make my wife see me cry because then to she got just cry too. So it's like as a man, it's rough sometimes you have to hold it because, his name was Caleb, born the 6th, of April and passed on the 8th. And at that point I think me did really want to just disappear,
Yeah.
hope the ground open up and just swallow me. But then you wake up every day and then you keep pushing. And the music is what saved me because, music is something where I'm able to express myself. So, whether it be roots rocking reggae or, some form of soul music, playing the piano, doing whatever I really feel like, it's usually emotional. So I take music serious, it really take me out of enough dark space, So yeah, me give thanks, man. And the most high, me can't forget God.
Yeah. So two things I'm hearing, Kumar, and it's important because just this morning, Neville and I were talking about our children and loss and how people process that loss. But one of the first things I'm hearing you say is that you're in touch with that pain. Sometimes
Yeah,
we shut it off so we not get to process it. But
you can't do that.
yeah,
You can't do that. Sorry, but my wife always tell me, say, yo, Bridget, how me see you? You know, because my way of dealing with it is different from hers. And just like with anybody else, you know, how them deal with for them stress and problem, you know, it's different. Like some morning you feel like you're going in the right direction, but by evening you feel like you're in the wrong direction. Some days you feel like you're over it, then the next day you feel like, yo, am I, you know, really over it, or do I want to be over it? Because all these questions come every day, like, are you giving this enough attention, you know, enough justice, you know, this child deserves, you know, because there was no sound, not even a word from the child, so it's kind of very heartbreaking and it rough, you know, and then, you know, we held him, so all of that kind of, rough.
But also I'm hearing, you know, don't close off yourself to what you're feeling. But also what I'm hearing from you is give yourself time. That you don't have to process grief on anybody else's timetable.
Yeah, and we really want to make it feel like a celebration. So you see me smiling is really just my way of feeling good about the fact that, you know, I have an angel somewhere for sure, you know, because a lot has changed since then. You wouldn't feel say nothing your life, you know, the worst is, and then it's like afterwards, so much blessing, so much, you know, doors open, and you know exactly why. You know?
So third thing is in the midst of it, be thankful for the small things and for the blessings. That's 3 important things that you've shared with us, Kumar. Oh man, I look forward to the music because you always create such powerful, spiritual, soulful music. And I know this experience is just gonna, you know, uplift us even more. And thank you for sharing that experience through your music. Where can the fans find you, Kumar, before we go? Tell me, because we have to come find you.
Big up Jamaica, CCM Kumar, you know, I Revive, Judgment Day, Dashwater, Singer, Jah Glory. I mean, I'm on Instagram, you know, at Kumar Fire. And presently, you know, I have a new team working with my organization, you know, Big Up Marlon Moving, you know, at Culture Walk Moving, you know, so, you know, and Mr. Robert Lombard the same way. We're trying to, you know, get Kumar out there, you know, so just follow me on Instagram. You can go to www.kumarmusic.com, you know, as well as Facebook. You know, I'm available everywhere. You know, the music is online on YouTube. You can check my YouTube channel and find live performances and music. My last album, Culture Walk, which was released last year as a solo artist, you know, that's been doing pretty well. And I'm working with Tad's Records right now in Jamaica. So something special is coming, roots rocking all the time. So I'm always working and doing, you know, music that, you know, I think would live. I have to put life in my music because, you know, I think it really lives longer than people think, you know, what you put out there, that vibration, that energy. So I have patience and I have an angel. So
looking forward to it, my brother. Looking forward to it. Thank you so much for speaking with us this morning, Kumar.
Thanks for having me. Big up Jamaica. One love.
Yeah, man. Reggae recording artist, inspiration, you know. Inspiration. Kumar Bent speaking with us this morning. Coming up next, we hear what's in store for Nurses Week. But first, here is Kumar with a performance.
Remember your good and your bad times. Nothing to eat, but we were still fine. Waiting for that light to shine. Each day I wake, I'm gonna face it. Got my dreams, I wanna taste them. Ooh, got to keep holding on. And I'll be trading places. Do it at the break of dawn. Even put it in another song. Just to be in a better place. I'll walk another avenue. Yesterday became the unknown. Got a feeling something doesn't feel right, so I try my best to make it alright. Feeling like I wanna run. Each day I wake, I'm gonna face it. Got my dreams, I wanna taste it. Ooh, better must come. And I'll be trading places. I would do it at the break of dawn. Even put it in another song, yeah. Just to be in a better place. I'll walk another avenue, yeah.